Hi everyone, this is Nina with Color Me Leopard, and I'm coming to you today with this makeup look. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, you can head on over to my blog, www.colormeleopard.com. Visit my online store, colormeleopard.storenb.com. Follow me on social media at Color Me Leopard. I hope to chit chat with you guys soon. I am using my Boots number 7 Beautifully Matte primer. I have pretty oily skin, so this does help with controlling the oil. I do put it all over my entire face and eyelids. Now I am smoothing down my eyebrows to prepare to fill them in. I do use the e.l.f. cream eyeliner in the color Coffee. What I do is I outline my eyebrow and then I go back in to fill them in. I try to use as less product as possible so that it doesn't have that blotchy tattoo look, because I like for it to look as natural as possible. I am left-handed, so the right side is always the problem side. You'll definitely be able to see that the right side is not always the straightest side or the cleanest side. But the concealer definitely does help with cleaning up the mistakes that I do make with the eyebrow. So thank goodness for that concealer. And again, I'm just outlining the eyebrow and then going back in to fill them in. I then use my spoolie to kind of smooth out any harsh lines at the beginning of the brow. Now I go in with my LA Girl HD Pro Conceal in the color Fawn, and I clean up the brow, and it definitely makes a big difference. Going underneath the brow is helping to highlight underneath the brow, over top of the brow, of course, cleaning up the brow, both the top and the bottom. And now I'm just brushing out some of the concealer so it doesn't look as harsh, smoothing it out. I'm going in with my Urban Decay Eyelid Primer Potion in the original natural shade. And this definitely helps with my eyeshadow sticking to my eyelids. In addition to the eyeshadow primer, I also use the NYX eyeshadow base. When using pigmented eyeshadows, because I am of course a darker skin tone, I want the eyeshadow to look as pigmented and as bright as possible. So I've definitely, this definitely helps with using the white eyeshadow base. So now I'm going in with a purple shade from my eyeshadow palette. I'll put the link below of where I purchased the eyeshadow palette. As I stated before, this white eyeshadow base definitely does help with the color looking brighter and more pigmented. Now I'm going in with the neutral shade from the same palette to blend in with that concealer highlight. Add a little more highlight effect to the brow bone. With that same eyeshadow palette, I go in with a darker blue eyeshadow, kind of to, I guess, smoke out the purple, but using a blue color instead of a black. And I blend that all in together. This is basically my transition color. And it kind of helps to mask that purple shade, or kind of tone it down. And now I'm going in with a brown to kind of blend in with the neutral color on my eyebrow bone, as well as the blue in the crease. So that's all helping to blend all of those colors together and transition from one color to the next flawlessly. And just going in and blending all of that in together. I now took a white eyeshadow from that same palette and kind of put that in the crease of the eye to brighten up the eyeshadow. I did put too much, so I went in with that same defining brush or blending brush, and I kind of maxed that a little bit. I'm now going in with my e.l.f. cream eyeliner in the color black on my eyelid as the liner. I generally use a liquid liner, but since I had this on hand, I wanted to try it and see how I liked it. I did learn that I should have used another brush because this was a thicker brush. Any mistakes on my gel liner, I typically do take the same LA Girl Pro Conceal in Fawn that I use on my eyebrow, and I do clean up my waterline with that. Try to make it look as flawless as possible, and I do use the same brush as well. I do have dark spots, and as you can see, I do have a bit of acne that I am working on. And with the dark spots, I do try to use a corrector. So I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal and the orange corrector. So I go over my dark spots, over my lip, and generally any dark spots from acne scars that I do have. With acne, I can take the scars, but I hate when the pimples are defined on my face. It just doesn't give your makeup that flawless look. But I'm definitely working on it, so we're going to see what's going to happen in the future with that. And right now I'm putting on my foundation. I use the Black Radiance Color Perfect Oil Free Liquid makeup in the color Rum Spice. I'm just using a flat foundation brush. And I'm still trying to clean up that, trying to give that eyeshadow and that wing liner a precise and clean look. I'm just smoothing the foundation over my face. And using that brush to clean up that eyeshadow and that liner. And I do go over the corrector with the foundation as well. And also I go over the top of my eyebrow with the foundation, using that foundation brush to kind of tone down that concealer that's on the top of my eyebrow. Next, I go in with a flat top kabuki brush and I just buff out the foundation, blend it in. That helps to smooth out the foundation for me. I now go in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in medium beige, and I am highlighting under the eye, down the bridge of my nose, the forehead, top lip, as well as the chin. And it's just something about highlighting, what it does to the makeup. And I love this Pro Concealer, the LA Girl Pro Concealer, for helping me to achieve my highlight the way I like it. And it's so affordable. I think I paid $3 for it at the beauty supply store in my area. Some of them try to charge an arm and a leg. Some of them are reasonable. So I definitely keep going back to the one that is reasonable. And I'm just getting under the eye, in the crease under the eye, blending as much as possible without stretching the skin under the eye too much, and just blending that out and trying to get as close to under my eyes possible without messing up that eyeliner. I now go in to set my under eye concealer with the Ben Nye translucent powder in the color Topaz. I haven't tried the banana powder, but I know that the Topaz is a shade, a shade darker then the banana powder, and I know that the Topaz generally works for me. With the banana powder, some people put too much on and the highlight looks really extreme, basically changing the entire complexion of the individual. So with the Topaz, I kind of keep the highlight look, but I'm not looking ghostly, and I'm not changing the color of my skin. And next I go in with the Ben Nye translucent powder in the color Sienna, and this is the shade that I use to set my foundation. And right now I'm just going in and blending with the flat top kabuki brush, and I'm blending out all of those harsh lines, just setting my foundation with the Sienna. Now I'm going in with the Black Radiance press powder in the shade Rich Mahogany, and I'm just contouring a bit. I'm not much into the whole contouring, but I know with highlighting, in order for me not to look ghostly and bring some more definition to my face, I know that contouring is very important. I don't do like the extreme gel contour, concealer contour, so I just use this pressed powder. And now I'm just going in and blending everything in together. Again, getting rid of any harsh lines that I see with the same flat top kabuki brush. And now with a small brush, I'm going in and contouring my nose with the same pressed powder, the Rich Mahogany, and going in with that flat top kabuki and blending that out so it's not much of a harsh line. And now I'm using Black Radiance bronzer, the Artisan color Baked Bronzer in the color Caramel, to put a little bit of bronzer or highlight under my eye. And I'm also using the Black Radiance Artisan color Baked Blush in Raspberry to add a little bit of color to my cheeks. Again, I'm going in with that flat top kabuki and blending everything. As you can see, I don't like harsh lines. I like for everything to blend in smoothly. Now I am using my NK, I believe it's Nika K, Auto Lip Liner. It's in a purple shade. I'm not sure, I think it's Dark Orchid. And I'll definitely try to leave all the product information below. And I'm just filling in my lip with this shade. And the lip shade that I chose was the LA Girl Lip Paint, the Glazed Lip Paint. And it's in the shade Koi. So I'm blending that in with the lip brush with the lip liner. And to set my foundation, I use the Ben Nye Final Seal. It helps with the matte look. And this is a 3-day-old twist out, flat twist out. I twisted my hair back, all the way back. And I'm just fluffing that out. And this is the final look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Again, rate, comment, subscribe. Any questions or concerns you have, please leave them in the comments box below. Until next time, you guys, embrace and live freely.